We want you to actually start talking.
All right. Hey, it's looking pretty nice out here, guys. What do you think?
Yes, I know. There's a little cloud cover.
Yeah, you
Still
got
a
Yeah.
some.
beautiful day.
But we are in shorts.
Oh yeah,
A little
it's
bit
not,
better than yesterday.
it's not too bad.
What's up, Detroit?
Detroit Lake,
Rock City.
the damn podcast.
We are mobile today in our firework area where this all gets set up by our professionals. This is our goodie, Elizabeth. Everybody knows
Good
you.
morning. So
She's our vice
excited.
president of Detroit Lake Foundation, here to explain how this whole thing gets set up so everyone won't be fearful of fire.
Yes, we're so excited. We're going to another level this year. We are going to go ahead and honor the fact that, this is a big deal. We don't normally get to shoot fireworks off in a Willamette National Forest. Like,
Right.
it's actually, when I was talking to Forestry, they said pretty much this is unheard of.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you, Forestry, for continuing to work with us on this and making sure that we get to have this tradition over and over. But yeah, this is where we get where the guys come in with their vans full of explosives and start setting them up. It's
Yep.
right here.
Yep. And it's impressive. Like,
Now, have you guys been down here and seen this before?
I came down last year and
Yeah.
checked it out.
Yeah, there was one year where I came down with a videographer. We kind of did a quick video of it, and he explained it. And I'm hoping we could do that again this year
yeah.
with you guys.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
guys are
that'd be
cool with
great.
that.
Absolutely.
Western fireworks, they're so awesome. They have extra safety precautions, but yeah, they actually let me come down here and showed me. Kevin Hills, bless Kevin, he's always been such a huge part of the community. He comes down here the day before, and what they do is they actually use his backhoe and he digs this huge ditch. Now, I'll be honest with you. Before I actually got involved, they talk about digging this ditch, and I had no clue why.
Yeah.
I was like, why are you digging a ditch for fireworks? But then when I saw it, it made all the sense in the world.
Right.
Yeah.
These things, you think that they're fancy, and they're actually like wooden boxes, and they're put
Like
into
tubes
the
or
ditch.
something. Yeah.
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 And then in these wooden boxes, they put these tubes.
Mm-hmm.
And it just looks so redneck. It's actually quite funny.
Yes.
It is not what I was expecting at all. But when you see it, and then you remember those little snap it things.
Uh-huh.
That's what the fireworks look like. They look like giant snappets.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
tail on them.
Yep.
And then they push them down into these tubes with this stick, and then they have to like poke around at the bottom. He'll show you the whole thing,
Mhm.
but they aim it out right over the lake here. So we got a lot of opportunity for viewing this year. We're, first of all, if you're a lucky one, you get a boat. You get out there on the lake. The lake becomes a no wake zone the
Yep.
entire evening. So
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. Sheriff shut it all down. So you could be out there on a boat watching the fireworks. They're going to go off right up here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, safety purposes, we work with the fire department and everything, and we bring in extra water trucks. They go out here, they water all this down and make sure if there's a spot fire, they can get it out. We bring in extra water trucks, fire departments down here. So
Yep.
we take
High
it
alert.
very seriously.
Very serious. Yes.
So I see some feedback on social media occasionally, and that feedback's kind of like, oh, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Well, I would rather do that than have people bring fireworks.
Yes.
Up
And by the way,
themselves.
not
Yes.
allowed, people.
Not allowed.
Not
Please don't do
allowed.
that.
Please
it
don't.
actually, It puts so much pressure on our ability to continue the fireworks display. When you bring in illegal fireworks or hitting the trees and stuff, you're traumatizing the heck out of people.
Yep.
It's just not a cool thing to do as a neighbor. We spend a lot of money on this event. These fireworks are not cheap. Thank you, sponsors,
Yes.
Sigmund and DSP,
Yes.
and all of
And
the
all
other
the
ones.
others. Yep.
This is an expensive production, and the whole weekend is.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
But that's why we just, we're gonna start giving out some shout outs to sponsors. Thank
Yep.
you guys for being so willing to do that.
Oh, of
Yeah, no
course.
problem.
That's what it's about.
How long have you been coming up here for this?
Oh, jeez. I think 2009 is when we bought the first house.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Say
I was
maybe.
up here before that. Even as a
Yeah.
kid, I'd
That's
come
a
up
that's
here
a
and
my
watch the
question.
fireworks up here.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. We used to watch it from the water, which was great. It's
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of funny though, because while the fireworks are going or waiting for them, because it has to be really dark and everybody turns all their boat lights off, and then the sky lights up and you look around and there's like boats right on top of you
Oh yeah.
that
Yeah.
you didn't even know were there. You're like, well, hello.
Yeah.
And then coming back in, everybody be
Oh,
careful.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
It's-
that's a
it's-
little bit of a show
Yeah, it's a
coming
little
back
bit.
in.
It's almost like we're sitting down on the docks just to watch people probably pull in.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Well, and it's kind of sad, but a nice win is post fire. This whole area over here opened up. So now
Yeah.
what we're able to do is we're able to use the city park as a viewing point.
Yeah.
So we've been able to actually bring in bands. We've got some great
No, we got good
music.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Saturday market, the
Yeah,
parade, the
parade.
pancake feed for the
Yeah.
identifier.
And it's going to be so
Oh my
awesome. We're
gosh.
putting so much into it. It's the 250th anniversary.
Oh yeah.
Amen.
We're going to be getting our flags up through town here soon.
Banners
we're
are
doing-
going up. I think next weekend we'll start putting the banners
Yeah.
up on the fence. So
You know, and thank you, Pam, for being the volunteer coordinator, and Bill, you're kind of like the systems and project management coordinator, and Tammy and Tracy stepped in this year.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
Keith and
No,
I are so
it's-
Yeah,
grateful.
It's
yeah,
so
it's
awesome.
a great, it's
I
a
might
great
actually
group.
get to enjoy part of the
well,
4th
and
of July.
I feel like we really prepared a lot last year, but we've only had the one Zoom meeting so far, and
Yeah.
we accomplished so much because
Yeah.
we've got the right people in the places that need to be, and
Wow,
and
so
it's
much.
yeah,
And it's just been amazing because, my biggest job, honestly, for the Detroit Lake Foundation is really to recruit people.
Yeah.
It's really to recruit talent. And it's like, hey, you're really, everybody. Pam, guess
Yep.
what? You're going to work on all the volunteers.
yeah.
Bill, you're a project manager. You're a supervisor. Hey, you can.
And
totally
Ben,
do
you're
this.
just my, you know what?
And Ben knows random things that are very important for
Yes.
us to know. He just told us.
Oh,
You gotta tell about
oh.
the Benism here.
Oh, so we were talking about mosquitoes and bees and things like that. And apparently, if you put a dragonfly on your hat that waves around, it will make the bees and the mosquitoes not come.
I am so excited for that. I
Yeah.
can't wait for everybody to have dragonflies.
I
on their
know. I
hats
think we
this
should
year.
make those.
We could do that. It could look for dragonflies.
Oh,
they
yeah.
are- right now, they're looking for the Detroit Rocks. I don't know if everyone knows this, but the
And-
Detroit Rock program. Have you highlighted that at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have talked about the rocks.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
so
now we
they-
have the frogs
Yes.
and the
I-
snails.
I
And
happen
snails
to
now.
have a frog
Yeah.
with me
Nice.
today, sponsored by Smith Mortgage Team. How cute is he? And I'm actually the first person that listens to this podcast is going to be really anxious to get down here because guess what? I'm going to put a frog down here.
Yeah.
So you listen to this podcast all the way through because you can come find a frog.
This is the end of Patton, guys.
Yeah, this is the end of Patton. There is a gate,
Mhm.
but you can walk by.
You can
Just
walk
don't
by it.
drive. And that brings up another point. For security purposes, this area is completely closed off to the public the day of the 4th of July.
Yep.
The morning of the 4th, we have a lot of people that go down by the flats. And so we're going to close that off. I think it's at 3 o'clock. If I remember correctly, I'll get you the
Yeah,
exact timelines
yeah.
for you guys to
Yeah.
highlight, but you can't drive down there unless you're like handicapped or something like that. But we close all that off to cars because people line that street.
Hmm.
And this year we're going to move the parade down there. We're
Yeah,
actually
yep.
not going to start in the park. This is a big change, but
Yep.
we're going to start down there so we can.
Stage
Have
it
a-
better. Yep.
Yeah, the staging got a little hairy last
Yes.
year.
Well, it's just really hard because the fire truck is the end of the parade. And when the parade is all joined in front of my house and not moving very quickly, the fire truck. So this will make way more sense. They can just sit there and
Yes.
wait. And then when they come by, they'll just drive in and it'll be more fluid. It'll be great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was last year I remember people started lining up in the park and I'm watching and all of a sudden I'm realizing it's all the way lined through the park and then it's out on the street and heading towards Highway 22 and I'm like, oh my
Oh
gosh.
no,
So I'm
no.
over there playing traffic trying to get you have two lines, you move.
Yeah.
And
It
That
was-
is not
yeah.
the role y'all want me
Well,
in. I look
And
like
then
a
the
psycho.
car randomly coming down.
Oh yeah, please, y'all. If it says closed, don't drive through it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's-
they
there's
will. We will
kids.
have more signs up. It will be
Yeah.
closed during the parade,
Yep.
and people
And
just.
Saturday market, I think it's going to
Yep.
be pretty much closed. I
Yeah,
think
we're
for
trying
the
to close
event.
off the area just so it's walkable. Park your ATVs, guys. It's a block. It's really you walk further, go into your campfire and back.
Yeah.
So we're going to close all that area off. We're going to make sure it's super safe. There will be public parking. We're going to have it very clearly marked over this year
In the gravel.
in the gravel where the sign is.
Yeah.
Thank you, Oliver Lehman, for working with the city, and the city's worked that out. So they're allowing DLF to use that as public parking for our events.
Well, and then there's still
Correct.
parking also at the community center.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I mean, there's always going to be parking. Be patient with each other. It's going to be a big year, but we're competing with a lot of other fireworks shows. Too.
Right. That's the first. Yeah. Because usually we shoot our fireworks the Saturday after the 4th. But
It lands funny. Most people do it on the 4th of July. It just happens to land everything on a Saturday. I saw in the Statesman Journal there's like 33 different options.
mhm.
But I'm going to tell a big secret here that nobody really realizes. I had this dream the other night, so I thought I got to say this out loud. When we are up here, it is different than when you're down in the valley.
Oh,
Mhm.
absolutely.
And it's because of the mountain.
Canyon.
The
Yeah.
echo.
It
That
echoes.
echo.
Yep.
That echo, I don't think I could really enjoy 4th of July fireworks without the echo.
Yeah.
I
Right.
dreamed I was at a 4th of July display in McMinnville where I used to grow up. 'Cause
Uh-huh.
I did it at school.
Oh yeah.
And I was watching it and I was like, there's no echo. And I don't know why I dreamed
Yeah.
this, but I realized how important that echo is, you
Yes,
know?
it is, and it rumbles.
It
It
rumbles.
is.
It's like you can hear it go all the way around.
It's really cool.
It is like no other
Mhm.
experience. And that's where I'm like, our 4th of July thing is kind of above and beyond.
Yes.
I
It
mean,
is.
I get the beach, I get all the cute sounds, but this is Detroit.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
It's-
Rock
oh,
City.
yeah.
It's awesome.
So then you can highlight your buddy. Oh, so this year we finally got Crush coming up on.
Oh yeah,
Friday
Clay,
night?
Lindsay, and his guys are coming up to play. They're
What kind of
so
music
talented.
are they?
Oh, they do all the things. They do rock. If you want Hawaiian music, they'll just do some Hawaiian songs. I mean,
really?
oh yeah,
that's gonna be
he's a
so
Hawaiian.
fun.
Yeah, they're really
Oh, he's
talented.
Hawaiian. Oh, I
Yes.
didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
Yep.
that.
But they play. They're like cover band. They play a lot, and he has his own couple of new songs that he wrote and recorded.
Oh, awesome.
So he'll be singing those too.
Well, and I think the Mystics, aka our local DJs, are
Yes.
playing ahead of time around
Yep.
4:30. They're going to kick off some music. If you haven't had Danny and Ryan play some music for you,
Yeah.
we did it last year for our pool party, and it was so
Oh,
it was
fun.
great.
I even kind of did a little.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
I
going to
got
give me
video of
lessons.
it.
Remember, because I
Yeah.
was jamming
Yeah, you
Pam
were
back in the
jamming
day.
Pam. She's highly talented.
Yes.
Highly talented.
You know, what was the other thing, Bill, we were talking about this year you were going to be doing?
Mm.
Oh, the stage and clearing the lot, the
Yeah.
park. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit, like, where are you guys at on that? Because you guys,
So-
volunteers do so much for all of this.
Yeah, we've got a whole new stage system coming in from JFK, and they're going to get it all set up. Our flag's going to be up there, but it's going to be a little different.
Yeah.
We got all kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah, it's going to be.
It's going to be a
awesome.
little different,
Yeah.
but better.
Yeah.
And the sound.
Oh, I know.
It's,
I know.
yeah,
It's good. And the
gonna be
music, I
incredible
believe, is
stuff.
going to go till midnight, both nights,
Yeah.
Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, you know, so the fireworks, you'll notice they start at 10. They
Yep.
go 20 minutes. I mean, they have this down to 8. You know,
Yep.
he sends me a text. He's like, getting ready. We have 5-minute countdown, and they fire one shot off. That gives you your 5-minute warning, just so you know what that means. And then at 10 o'clock, that thing starts. And last year, or was it the year before, when Chris Tardif played?
Yes. Oh,
dude,
Perfect.
they had that thing timed so well. It like brought tears
yes,
to my
it
eyes.
did. It was.
He was like, they sang the Star Spangled Banner, and then at the very end, it's like their final note, and that firework came up and started. I was like, Chris, you are brilliant.
Yes.
I mean,
Yep.
and he said he worked on that.
Yes.
Because I had that thing timed.
It was
out.
awesome.
That's
So
perfect.
it's going to be so exciting. I'm excited to see what JFK does. We got Katrina Elizabeth on Friday night.
Yep.
And then on
You also have.
Saturday is the Gabe. Gabe and his, why am I drawing a blank this morning?
Yeah.
Gabriel Cox Band.
Yes. Yes.
I need more coffee.
He's opening for JFK.
He's
Right,
opening
yep.
for JFK. Oh my gosh, you guys check this guy out. I saw him play at the poorhouse.
Yes, I remember.
And
Yeah.
he jumped up on him. They had like a real bass, you know, like the ones that are like the
Yeah, big bass.
Oh yeah.
big bass. And
Yep.
he like stood on the bass. Like the guy's playing and he like stands on it while he's playing the guitar.
Oh
It
my
is-
gosh.
He's a showman.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited about that. It's gonna be super fun.
Yeah.
You know, the whole
Katrina is
weekend.
really,
Oh,
really
holy
talented.
cow.
Yes.
And because I know her fans are out there, we got her to sing the Star Spangled Banner last year. Remember
Yes.
her practicing at your house?
Yes.
She was terrified. She'd never done it.
She killed it.
And she killed it to the point where like grown men cried.
Yes. Yep.
And guess what? She's doing it again this year.
Yay.
So I was very excited to hear that. And you know she's pregnant.
Yes.
Sweet, cute little mama.
Yeah. So
So-
excited.
Well, we may have to give her an extra rest in between.
I told her she could use my
Yeah.
house to put her feet up.
Yeah.
So
God-
my house
God
is the
bless
green
her.
room. Yeah.
You know, well, and I think I could say it now, but it got a little hairy there. I don't know
I
if
know.
you guys know
Yeah.
this, but she and I talked about this a year ago. I talked with Joel about it a year ago. So this is all these bands have been a year in the making.
hmm
And Katrina was super excited, but she calls me a couple months ago and she's like, I don't know if I'm going to be here. And I'm like, what do you mean?
hmm
And she'd made it on The Voice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I was like,
Good for you, but bad for us.
right,
Yeah.
right. And
Yeah.
so then I'm like, how do you feel good about rooting your friend not getting on The Voice?
Yeah,
I was
right.
I kind of was like, So luckily, not luckily, she's gonna be here.
Yes.
So she didn't quite get as far as we would love to have seen her yet. But
Yep.
if you're a talent search person out there, you should check out Katrina. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Absolutely.
I saw
Yeah.
some comments. Derek Hibbs said she's easily the best performer we've had in Detroit. I
Oh,
thought that was a
absolutely.
huge compliment.
Yes.
Oh,
She-
yeah.
she really gives it all her
She
all.
does. She has several other events. I think she's doing
Yeah.
something at a winery, and so yeah, you can follow her on Facebook. She's very talented, and she's a really good person.
She is a great person.
Yeah.
But like the most of the events and stuff, again, tons of volunteers.
Yep.
Call Pam if you want to help,
Yes.
or show up.
Just
Like,
yeah.
talk about the setup stuff, because I know that's all you.
Yeah, we usually set up Friday morning, putting all the banners up on the stage. It becomes like orchestrated. The guys, all the sheriffs are the ones that hang my banners. I call them zip ties. They know exactly how to do it, and they do it so fast. The women just get up on stage usually and decorate, but I don't think we're going to do too much of that this year because
it's going to be a little different.
Is going to be different.
We'll probably need it for Sandiam Music Fest. We're still going to, I think, bring in, a truck on that one, if I remember correctly. I don't think we're getting a stage. Stages are not cheap.
No.
I'm going to tell you.
Well, and eventually we'll have our own stage at the park.
That's right. We're working on that.
That's one of the goals. That's one of the big projects. We've gotten some money raised for that.
Well, and I think, am I correct in saying that Michelle said she did order the new playground equipment?
It is ordered.
It's ordered for the kids.
It will start after
the events.
The events this summer. So.
Excellent.
Yeah,
so that's going to be great.
I'm so grateful for the partnership with the city and Mr. City Councilor McCall. The things we get ourselves into.
Oh,
right?
yes.
This town
exactly.
runs on
just never know what's going to pop up next.
Oh, I know. Never a dull moment. That's for sure.
But I think it's going to be super fun, and the park is going to be great. I don't know if anybody's played on or tried to play on that. You always tell me. Was it you that said you put
Emmett on?
Oh, is it Emmett? Oh,
yes. Well, first of all, there was no ladder to the slide, so you have to put them on it, and it's metal, so it's like third-degree burn.
Yeah.
It don't make no sense.
Yeah, and I hope that I don't know I saw some pictures of the
way better.
Way better. I don't think it gets this hot, but who knows? Maybe we get like what Kaiser did down at the Kaiser Rapids Park. They had the big toy, and they ended up putting over shade sails.
Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe we can raise that money, but it was not cheap.
No.
Those poles in the ground and stuff. I think it cost them like $250,000 for that project. So that may be on down the road.
Yeah.
And hopefully we have the shade. I mean, that's the difference here is that we actually have trees and stuff that shade it, and where they sit, it was just wide open in the sun. So, but I'm excited for the kids. I can't wait to
Me too.
bring Gabby up
it's
and
so
her
fun.
and Emmett.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
Family.
Yeah.
Making
the next generation.
Next generation.
I mean, there's not many things you can do that are affordable these days. And if you got gas money, just get to Detroit. There's access to water wherever. You don't have to have a boat. Kids can fish from the shore. It's free. Just get up here. It's 47 minutes, driveway to driveway.
Yeah. And I brought up that whole blue water theory thing yesterday. Did I talk to you about that?
I don't think so.
Oh, so we were watching the news the other day, and I found this to be very interesting because we're still dealing with this drawdown thing.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And I'm very opiniated about that because I've seen all of it. I'm like just calling people out. I'm like, sorry, I have a big BS meter, and it tends to go off when I So one of the things that has always been argued is it's water, it's fish, it's this, and recreation always gets pushed towards the bottom.
Exactly.
Well, I found this interesting. Actually, I was talking with Ben about it, and we were talking about this like blue water theory or blue something theory and blue mind theory. And what it is that they were talking about people buying boats or recreation near water, and that they have a proven theory of how much it relieves stress and anxiety and for veterans, for PTSD, and that being near water is actually about out in the outdoors, whether it's just sitting on the bank of a river or sitting on the bank of a lake, even in off season, that it actually reduces your stresses.
I mean, don't you feel, as you drive up every weekend, you hit the dam and you're like, it's just like, you don't even mean to do it, but your body just sighs out the week's worth of stress, and then you just
it's like it's a very interesting thing because we have said that for years, and then when we started talking to people, they talked about that and how like, man, you hit the dam and you just take that big breath, and then you said it, I'm like, oh, I thought it was just me.
But every time
it is actually a chemical reaction in your brain. And so when we sit there and say recreation should be a low thing, actually no. And recreation should be free. That thing that was pushed through for a fee to paddleboard or to take your floaties out. That is so not okay.
I know.
I'm just gonna say it because honestly, it's you're hitting the people who can afford it the least.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, charge me for my boat fee. I don't care. I have a boat.
Right.
I understand that. But somebody who's living on a fixed income trying to pay $5 a gallon in gas, and now you're gonna charge them
to use a paddleboard
to take their kids out, which that may be the only free think getting your children away from screen time,
Yes.
Yes.
getting them out in the outdoors, breathing this air,
Right.
the air is just different.
Yes, it is.
You know, so shame on you guys for trying to nail the people who can afford it the least. Like
Right.
I said, my BS meter, you know, I speak
Yeah.
my mind.
Yes,
Oh,
I
yeah.
do. I appreciate that.
And
So there
totally
you go.
agree.
And I
Yeah.
think that they have something out there. I know I signed it at the fishing derby to
Yes, so
like
did I.
overturn that. Did
Yes.
you guys get
Yep.
that?
I signed
Yes.
a lot of things that day. I think
Yeah,
there was
I
like,
think I
I
signed
thi-
like 7
yeah, there was
I
like
did
7 things.
ask, though. It is important to ask what the heck you're
Oh,
signing.
heck yeah.
Don't just
It-
assume.
Yeah. They
Absolutely.
sneak something in there on you.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
I think the weather's turning, so a lot of people have their boats in. I think I'm putting mine in next weekend.
Oh yeah.
Is your boat in yet?
We're launching it today.
Awesome. Yeah.
Nice.
Who
So
wants to help? Because it's always scary.
yeah,
As long as there's no wind, because it takes off like a dang sail.
Yeah,
I know,
it is a big
exactly.
sail.
This is a new thing for us. Pontoons are different. Ooh, you should do your pontoon podcast. We'll take you
well,
out.
yeah.
yeah.
From the
Okay.
water.
Perfect.
Oh,
we
that'd
could
be
do that next
perfect.
week. Yeah, because it'll be
E6.
nice. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I just thank you guys for taking some time to talk about this
Oh,
event.
of course.
We're so excited. I just want to make sure everybody knows the foundation. We work extremely hard to keep it as safe as possible, family friendly as possible, open to everybody.
Yes.
If you want to volunteer seriously, come be a part of it.
It's so fun.
Community service is actually extremely satisfying.
It is
It is.
very satisfying.
Isn't it? It's
Yeah.
just a weird little
And you just
addiction.
have a little baby, just a little bit of pride, like it's your baby.
Yeah.
And you see it all happen, and you're just like, wow, that.
And then your
was
grandkids
amazing.
see it, and then your kids see it, and then
I mean, you might lose some toenails running back and forth in your cowboy boots.
Might be a little tired for
You
like
Might
a
have
week
to
or
have the
two
liquid
afterwards.
IV. Hopefully, the IV people are coming back on Saturday market. Much
I hope
appreciated.
so. Candy
Yeah.
usually gets some great vendors.
Yeah.
Up here. And hit the Saturday market. My gosh, we are getting. It's pretty cool because I don't think it's like $20 or something to have your vendor booth there, but we're getting emails every single day asking to be a part of that Saturday.
I love
market.
it.
We're getting emails every single day talking about, hey, how do I become a bigger sponsor? Because this thing, we're not backing down. Just
No.
like everything else we do, we're gonna make it bigger, better, awesome, and open to as many people
As possible.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
all about including people and making people feel like this is their home.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yep,
believe
absolutely.
that this is one of the gems of every Oregonian.
Yes.
Whether you live in Portland, Bend,
Everybody has
everywhere.
a story from childhood
everyone
to
has a
adulthood.
story here.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
been coming up here since I was a kid.
Yeah, me
We
too.
used to camp over there.
Oh, yeah.
My kids have been camping up here, and that's where it starts. And then
Yeah.
you end up at Canes, and then you end up with a house, and
Yep.
that's how this town.
And then people come
continues
up
to
and they're like,
survive.
"You guys do this every weekend?" I'm like, "Yes, we
Yes,
do."
we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Don't
Sometimes
tempt me with a
Sundays
good
are
time.
I'm after hanging out with you guys. I'm like, dude, I just need some coffee and water. You got to learn how to be a professional,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Alrighty. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Hey,
Yeah,
don't
well,
forget, there's going to be a frog down here. So
Yes.
somebody
end
should
of
come-
Patton Road.
End of Patton Road. Down where they fire off
Alright.
the fireworks.
Peace out, Detroit.
Peace out, Detroit. See you next week.